Well, hey friends, hey Billingtano, welcome, and welcome to all those dropping by. I know it's about an hour early for the typical stream on Sunday evening. It is the 25th of October, 2020. Just back home from FlatoverFestivities, and wanted to just drop in and let you know I am whooped, man. Had a beautiful time in Greenville, South Carolina, and thank you again to Karen B and all the folks out there who came and made it a really awesome event. Had a good time making coffee. Hope you got to have a sip of that. It wasn't quite what we get here at home, but it was still pretty good. So Nemo, you didn't make it home yet? Yeah, I left. My flight was at like 7 o'clock was the flight takeoff time this morning. So I was at the airport really like before I could even get coffee, which was brutal. Just got home and got to see my lovely bride, and we've missed each other. It was the first time in a decade. In fact, we've never spent a night apart. We actually spent 2 nights apart, so it's the first time we've ever been apart, and we need some makeup time. And so I am here to advise you that I had a great time. Thanks to everybody who showed up. It was a beautiful event, and getting to meet everybody was just spectacular. Had a wonderful time. It's still not all quite soaked in yet. And but I just wanted to let you know, so I talked to Wayne McRoy earlier. He was asking me about it and asking if I wanted a little time to recover. And I said, yeah, I think I need that. I was contemplating on whether we would do a full episode this evening or just take an evening off. And so he's going to cover, I put the link to his channel, Alchemical Tech Revolution, in the description. And I'm not sure what time he's going to run tonight, whether he's going to upload a video for a premiere or do it live. Unclear on that. I think he mentioned he was going to do Matthew 24, which, if my memory serves me correctly, that is specifically when people ask J-Bro, they ask Jesus about what happens at the end of the age, what's coming. And he has some very specific answers about that. So it'd be great to check that out. I'm sure I'll be listening, if not napping. Kelly, it would be great to see you there. I know it's a bit of a hop, but it was certainly for me worth the trip. I had stressed about it at the beginning. I really wanted to go, and I didn't think I would quite be able to make it. The cost of flights were more than I was able to do. But then I really got a nudge to go, and Karen B, bless her pointy little head, she sent me a ticket and said, you got to come. And I said, all right, I'll come make coffee for the folks. And I got a great deal on Priceline, and the flight is just over $200 round trip, and things turned out. So anyway, managed to make it. And although at first, again, things didn't turn out quite the way I'd anticipated with getting the coffee set up and that sort of thing. It wasn't, it's just all sort of loosey-goosey, but it all turned out. We managed to do it. And I did get to hang out quite a bit with Sue Finelli and Winston and some of the other folks. Got to meet a bunch of great folks. Got to meet with Captain Nemo. We had a great little chat. I didn't get as much time to spend talking to people in depth as I would have liked, but I mean, that's kind of the nature of the thing. We just have to take advantage of the time we have, but the energy there was spectacular. So it was super great to be there, and had just a delightful time. Some great presentations, and got to hang out with Rose 777 and Jason Lindgren. So we got to spend a little time together with them as well. We'll be back certainly on Tuesday morning with Poppycock Report on her channel. We've got plenty of poppycock that we've been collecting. So we got all that going on, which is nice. So with that, again, I just wanted to pop in real briefly and say, hey, I love you guys. I missed you. I definitely was considering doing something this evening and kind of review it, but I'm still kind of absorbing it all, letting it kind of soak in. There's a number of things I noticed, and I got to just unpack all that, as well as, I still haven't unpacked my suitcase yet. So there's that. So, and I need to spend some time with my bride. Again, we just haven't spent any time apart, and kind of make up for that. So with that, again, I'll leave you this evening. But I just wanted to say, again, thanks to everybody who made it. And it was outstanding, fabulous to meet you guys. And as as reticent as I have been to kind of mix it up with people, I'm so much more comfortable just kind of in my little hermit space. It is so just delightful to get together in person with people and talk. I mean, I do love the conversations I have with people and the emails we spend back and forth. And you too, Brian. Thank you, and thank you, Dad, for that, because I'm super super in love with Dad. And I, hopefully you can tell, right? That's one thing I've got going for me, is that that's a genuine relationship that really encourages and helps me out. So, and again, with that, just again, thank you so much for everybody who came. It's just so good to see people so excited, and no mask anywhere in sight. More than 300 people there, and not a mask one. And so we just had a great time hanging out, getting to know each other. It was real informal, just a lot of love there, right? And it makes me convinced more than ever that only love will change this world, right? It's the only thing we've really got, is the love that we have for one another, and that being genuine. So yeah, again, thanks. I cannot say again thanks enough for the people who came out and spent the time and effort to get there and get to know everybody. And thanks to everybody who stopped by and had a cup of coffee. I loved making it. I wish I could have done more. It is, a lot of people wanting coffee, and it was a little intimidating. I had 3 French presses, 4 at one point going. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and certainly we'll look forward to doing it again. So, yeah, in any case, I sound like Ray Romano, Pockets of the Ray Romano. I can't remember his name now. No, Romano, I know that. Why am I having a brain fart? Anyway, yeah, not Ray Romano, but God, what's his first name? I can't. Anyway, Pockets of Future. I like Paul. That's it. Paul Romano. I like Paul. Again, we don't agree on everything, and that's cool. I don't agree with anybody on everything. So, in any case, yeah, I like him. He's got some interesting humorous takes on things, and there's a lot of folks I listen to. But everybody loves Paul. Everybody loves Raymond. There you go. Exactly. That was who. Again, I'm just so tired, man. I didn't get hardly any sleep last night. I was up late, stayed there pretty much till they closed the place down. And again, my flight was at 7 this morning, so I was literally out of bed at like 3:30. So I got maybe 2 hours of sleep. I'm just exhausted. So, but it was a blast. It was a ball. And if you didn't make it, make plans to come to the next one. You really. I think everybody who has gone to one of these would just say for sure, you just don't know until you get there, right? You can't really describe it until you do it, and then once you're there, then you know. So it was a ton of fun. Delighted and had a great time. Thank you, Karen B, again for setting it all up and all hard work that you put into it. And Ted Summer, I know you were a big part of that as well. And all the folks, Cammie and Zach, just had a delightful time getting to hang with you guys. Just so much love there. So anyway, thanks again for dropping by. I just wanted to say I'm back, and I'm just going to take a night off and rest tonight, and I'll be back with Rose 777 on Tuesday and Thursday for Poppycock Reports, and then Secrets of Saturn on Wednesday night with Wayne McRoy and Jason Lindgren. We have a really good document we're going to go through, pretty interesting, that Wayne found, so as usual. So we're going to dig into that. And then I'll be back again next week with Unintended Consequences on Saturday. We'll start trying to dig into some of the data, and I've got a few things, surprises to pull out. So it was, but anyway, we had a great time. And again, I just want to say thanks to everybody who was there. I just cannot say that enough. It was, it was awesome. All right, guys, have a great night, and go head over and see Wayne at Alchemical Tech Revolution. If you have not already, please do subscribe to his channel. You can find his channel description, or his channel in the description, and sub to him, and I'm sure that you'll see whenever he goes live, or at least does an upload of that material. So again, thanks everybody so much. You are truly the reason that I do this. Meeting the people and getting the direct feedback has been profoundly moving for me, seriously, and it really feeds my spirit, right? To get the feedback from you guys, certainly by email, even in the chat, but in the comments you leave is so helpful to me. But to be able to experience it kind of one-on-one, and have big hugs all around. People are like, can I have a little hug? I'm like, no, because I don't do little hugs. We're gonna go big. Go big or go home. So we did that. It was just fabulous. So anyway, I'm back, and we'll be spending more time together, and I think my spirit will be refreshed from that. Hey, Zach, man, great to see you, my friend, and it was great to spend time with you. I miss you already. And we had a little conversation, me and Zach and Cammie and Dad at the very end. So we'll see what happens as a result of that. I think it'll be great. Anyway, thanks, guys, so much for stopping by, and I will see you again soon. So love you guys. Seriously. Have a great night. Oh, let's see here. I was going to throw a little tune at you here, and it's giving me a hard time, so we'll try it again. We'll just pitch this at you again on my way out. And again, have a great night, guys. You guys rock.